When Jack met Olive, she seemed to him the most unusual girl. Olive was short but slim and athletic. There was a strength in her character that Jack immediately wanted to test. However, the man decided not to go ahead so as not to scare his future prey. He began to compliment Olive, gave her gifts, invited her to restaurants and boat rides on the river at night. Olive was fascinated by him and easily lost her head from such a beautiful courtship. Jack suggested to Olive that they start living together, saying that it would be cheaper for them to rent and they could take care of each other. The man praised the food that Olive prepared. He praised her for the perfect order in the apartment and met Olive after work. However, after some time, the girl began to notice that something was wrong. For example, Jack could eat dinner and then say that he did it only so as not to offend Olive. But you could have just said that you didn't like the way I cooked, the girl said offendedly. I couldn't say such words without upsetting you, darling, Jack cooked tenderly into her ear. You see, Olive, cooking is clearly not you can do well. After I first tried your chicken soup, I had a stomachache for days. But for the sake of us being together, I never told you that I felt disgusting after eating your food. In fact, he had never had anything like this. It's just that Jack realized long ago that the only way to take away a woman's power is to make her feel guilty before him. Jack expressed sympathy for Olive's supposedly overweight, and she began to dress in loose clothes that completely hid the shape of her body. Then he started saying that he didn't like Olive's friends. According to the man, they have a bad influence on his future wife, from whom he wants to have healthy offspring. So Olive stopped communicating with her friends and began to avoid her colleagues. They stopped inviting her to parties because she was in a hurry to get home so as not to anger Jack. Now Jack controlled the way Olive should dress, what she would eat and drink, how much time she could sleep, and much more. But the man made all his attacks on Olive in such a way that only he could take care of her. That he is the only one who needs Olive with his ugly appearance and repulsive character. Only Jack didn't think that Olive might get tired of this and run away from him. She went away, and before that she quit her job and left no address for anyone. Even her best friends didn't know where Olive was. Now Jack was faced with a choice: to search for Olive or a new victim.